Hi, this is Alex with Maple Leaf Coffee Roasters in Roselle. I'm here today to talk about a brand new single origin medium roast coffee brought in collaboration with our friends at the Farmers Project, a cool direct source coffee from Costa Rica. Check it out. So we've already actually had another Costa Rican coffee that was brought in collaboration directly from the farms in Costa Rica with a company called the Farmers Project. The previous coffee that we had was a honey processed coffee from Costa Rica. That was the San Isidro. It was a great coffee for us that we love to introduce folks to. It was a honey process with a really fun mix of Costa Rican and flavors extra added from that honey process. We also happened to get another Costa Rican coffee from the same company directly working with the farms. That is a wash process coffee that is a little bit closer to our normal kind of Costa Rican flavor profile for a coffee, but it has its own interesting notes nonetheless. So just as a reminder of the way that we source coffees, a lot of times we do work directly with some farms or companies that put us in collaboration with the farms to pull in and import these coffees directly into our shelves. And this company happens to be the one that we are working with for the first time this year, called the Farmers Project. Marianella and the people at the Farmers Project do help small roasters like us get in contact with these farms, try to find something that really works for us and for our customers' preferences. And we really take a lot of pride in being able to show off these coffees that we got directly from the farms and share information with our customers about where this coffee came from. It stands in contrast to some of the other coffees that we do pull in on the single origin side, where we're buying them through a couple of intermediaries, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but these direct source coffees for us are really important, and we do like to see them each and every year so that a customer can start to form a relationship, not only with the coffee itself, but maybe eventually with the folks that are helping to get this coffee to us. So as I said, this is a coffee from Costa Rica, a wash process coffee. Coffees from Costa Rica are usually among our best sellers on the shelf. Generally speaking, I only keep Costa Rican coffees usually about in the summer to fall time. But because of the amount of coffee that I got from Costa Rica this year, I was able to hold this one in my pocket for a little bit and last through the holiday season. So now that we're in the new year, I can sort of show this one off on our medium roast shelf. We always like to do our Costa Ricans as medium roast because it gives a nice kind of contrast between the coffee flavor itself, which is what you get out of more lighter roasted coffees, and a little bit of the roast style. So you kind of meld those two factors together and create something very mellow, easygoing, easy to drink, and enjoyable by almost anyone that wants a really solid medium roast coffee. Costa Rican flavor profiles generally tend to be on the citrusy end of things, more buttery, very mellow, sometimes a little bit on the creamy end. And this one has some touches of that too. It's not the most exotic and out there flavor profile for a Costa Rican coffee. It does have that kind of balanced sweetness to it that you normally see out of Costa Rican coffees. But because it is a little bit of a different style for us, there's kind of a honey buttery texture to it that is quite pleasant, and a tiny bit of like an almond sensibility. It's very subtle, so I didn't list the nutty tone on the flavor notes on this coffee, but it is there if you really go looking hard enough. Overall, what you're going to find in this coffee is that it is a very light, sweet, and kind of medium body, though, that is a very easy drinker, very round finish, which is a way of saying that it's like balanced and easy to stomach. And there's a nice amount of sweetness to it that is very similar to coffees that we've seen out of El Salvador that have a kind of brown sugar kind of texture to them, and a touch of like a toffee kind of flavor as well. So coming off the heels of the holiday season, a lot of times those coffees that you would, or the cookies and things that you would all be eating around the holiday season that have that like caramely toffee kind of flavor to it, you'll see some very similar sensibilities in this coffee to those sorts of cookies. And I think that this will be a really nice way for us to head into the winter season and have something warm and inviting for the kind of colder months ahead until we get to the spring of 2026. So I'm really looking forward to everyone giving this coffee a shot. We'll have information about the farm and the place where it came from listed on the website. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you check out the link to the product page, along with all the other information about the other coffees that we have on our shelves. So if you're interested in keeping up with all the coffees that we have, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel or check out our website where we keep all of our coffees up to date all the time. And we look forward to seeing you either in store or online for another great new coffee on the shelves. Take care.